Hello, we have arrived and thank you for joining me on my channel. This is my pony Colm and my other pony Bella. You're going to pop your head up. I'm Maria and this is Colm's very first time here at dressage. So I don't know how the day is going to go, but our main aim of the day is to just stay within the whiteboards because, full disclosure, we are the only pony in my class. So as long as we don't get eliminated, we are pretty much guaranteed 2 blue ribbons. So the aim of today is 1, to not get eliminated, and 2, just to see where we are at, because of course with dressage, it's so good that you can just work on bettering your own score. So this is just to give us a base sort of score of something to work on. I always like to have a goal and some feedback from the judges. I know one of those things will be lack of rhythm, because that is the first level of the training scale, and that is what we are working on and struggling a little bit with, because we're still not that fit yet. So anyhow, I'm not sure how much behind the scenes stuff we're going to get, because like I said, it's his first time. He's pretty chilled out at the minute, but who knows? Who knows what's in store for us today? So we've had a switcheroo. So he used to be the companion pony, and now Miss Belly's the companion pony now that she is retired. But she's been here plenty of times, and I'm sure she can tell him what's involved, show him the ropes and keep him calm, hopefully. Good boy. Hey, you are being a little superstar. Can't believe how much weight you've lost, Colmy. I need to get on board. Hey, got you losing all the weight. I've got to get back in the gym. Oh, that went a bit ruffled, didn't it? I wonder if we're going to have bad flies today. What do you reckon? Do you think we're going to... Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, there's a fly. Hope they got the photographer today, Colmy. I want to get some nice photos. Come here, bug. Hey. Let me do your face. You used to hate that, didn't you? Oh, what a little sweetie. All right, let's get you tacked up, little man. Let's get you all tacked up. Ooh, this is very exciting. So all of my saddle blankets are probably a bit big for him because they're all bellies. Hi. But anyhow, they will do the job. This is Bella's saddle though. I have had it adjusted and it fits him like a glove. I think it actually fits him better than it fitted her, which was fabulous because I did not really want to spend thousands of dollars on a new saddle. I'll do that after. Let's do your girth first, because you're a roly-poly and it might slide off. Although, I don't know that we can call you a roly-poly for too much longer, because you are slimming down like there's no tomorrow. Whoop, just got a message on my phone. I've got a massage tomorrow morning, so that will be lovely. So I better remember to respond back to that. You probably want a massage as well tomorrow, because this is going to be a lot of work for you. 2, 4, I think I normally do 6. What I might need to invest in though is a new girth, because you are losing weight at a rapid 2, 4, 6 rate of knots with all our training. That, step back a bit. I want that foot back so you're squarer. Colmy, step back. Good boy. Get this in the right spot. There we go. Perfect. And I do like this prestige girth, and they are quite expensive, but never mind. Only the best. Only the best for my besties. 2, 4, 6, so we're even Stevens. Let's do this up. We'll have to do them up another hole after. Now we're going to do hoof shine or not worry. Because we're not in the affiliated class, we didn't have to plait up. I was going to plait, but we're on so early, and he's never been plaited before, so I want to practice. I want to practice everything for him so he's comfortable when it all happens. So you just need your bridle now, but I will. Now, I don't know if my whip. What's it going to do? Put that away. Wipe this around a bit. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Just make sure you got no sleep in your eyes. Because if we're photographers here, we want a good picture. There. Good boy. Right, I'll go get myself ready, and then we'll get on. Okay, here we go. Time to get myself ready. Haven't put all this gear on for quite some time. I have to take that off. Where will I put you? There. Let's go. I may as well look the part, so let's go the stock. I was debating whether I'd do the stock or not, but I think we will. Oh, that's tight. Forgot how tight that was. Alrighty. Got my new helmet. I did have a real sparkly one, which you would have, if you've been along with us for a while, you would have seen that sparkly one, but it used to give me a headache every time. So this is the first time I'm wearing this one with the bun, so hopefully it's sitting okay. Make sure we're straight. So I've always worn Dublin helmets, so I ended up going and getting myself a nice new Dublin helmet, and I went with the MIPS because it helps. Hopefully you don't fall off, but it does apparently help with stopping the concussion if you were unfortunate enough to come off. Oh, that's come away. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen in the ring. I need to get a better. Do that up. Stay done up. That's the last thing you want, isn't it, when you're trotting around, is you're standing on hay. Not ideal. Because he likes to eat in the float. Bella doesn't normally eat. I think she concentrates on trying to keep her balance, but he makes a huge mess. Okay. Good old faithful Dublin boots. So that's the other thing with bringing Colm, is not knowing how long a warm-up he needs. Like I know with Miss Belly, I'm just trying to get these inserts out because I have little lifter things in my normal shoes because it helps my knees, but I put them in my boots, but then there's not enough room for my actual foot. So I'm just taking them out. Alright. Yeah, I know with Miss Bella, she needs a good half-hour warm-up, but I'm not sure with him. Jacket. So I'm on at 9:15, and it is now 20 to 9. So I might just hop on because obviously, like I said, he's not been here before, so I might just take him for a good walk around, let him see everything. It'll feel different, even though Mum and I did take them for a walk around this morning. Leave that one undone. but it will feel different with me on his back. And there's other people out there riding now as well, so that's going to be a little bit strange for him too. Okay, is that all done up? Look okay? Right, here we go.
This is Maria warming up with Colm. He looks quite chilled. His first debut at dressage. At his first debut out competing in anything.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no. All in me, ride it, all in me, oh. All in me, ride it, all in me. When you're coming back around. You're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. You got me all in my feelings, like I could die without you next to me. It's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 ain't right. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. You're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. Makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no. All in me, ride it, all in me, oh. All in me, ride it, all in me. When you're coming back around.
Here we go, prep 1 for Colm, his very, very first competition. Little bit wobbly down the centre line, I felt, and I maybe pushed him a little bit out of his rhythm, but it is so hard, this movement, because you trot in and then you have to drop down to walk and finish off the rest of the centre line in walk. And it's a 60 by 20 arena, so it's a really long centre line, so it's a lot of walk. And I was conscious to keep the walk really active. So for our entry, we actually got a 7, even though I didn't think it was all that great. The judge seemed to like it. And the comment was, active, could be more straight. So there you go, she saw that. And then we start our trot at M. We got a 6.5 for the track right and the pick up the trot, and could be more freely forward into the trot. Now, when I was warming up over the other side there, he seemed to take a liking to a horse that had just arrived, and they were calling out to each other. And I was a bit concerned down that long side that he was trying to look over at that other horse, but he did hold it together, bless him. He was such a good boy. So now we do our 20-metre circle right, and we got a 7. And the comment was kept rhythm, but some tension because he was calling out. So I have actually, I think, dropped the sound down on the actual volume of what was going on because it was a bit windy. But yeah, he was calling out quite a bit. Bella had high quality treats and bribery. So she had lucerne in her hay bag. So she wasn't calling back, which is what I was concerned about. But he was really feeling a bit anxious, I think, and looking for a friend. So we changed the rein here. We got a 6.5. Tempo could be steadier, and I did feel that, and I felt like I maybe pushed him a bit too much and pushed him out of his rhythm. But this is also very, very new to him and also to me. So there he, did a little sort of funny hop, and then he goes into a really nice trot. So there's some really, really nice moments. So that circle at C, we got a 6.5, fairly accurate. So I was trying to write a really accurate test because I thought if I'm going to pick up any marks, that will be what it will be for, because we are going to lack rhythm, we are going to lack balance. So the medium walk, so the transition to medium walk, we got a 7.5, which was amazing, active and obedient. And then the change the rein, we got a 6.5. Clear rhythm, could be more straight and stretching. And I must admit, this diagonal across here was very wibbly wobbly. Again, he was trying to look over at his mate over at the floats. His mate, I'm saying his mate, he never even met this horse. Well, I suppose they do meet because they talk to each other and they can smell each other. But this was definitely sensory overload for poor little Colmy. But look at his little face. His ears were forward. He was taking it all in. Here I was trying to get a nice, accurate up the centre line, and he did a little jig jog, which was a bit of a shame. But that didn't seem to bother the judge. She gave us a 7 still, and she wrote accurate. So again, I was trying to be bang on with my accuracy. And I should put the little a little celebration here, because this halt, we got a 9. We got a 9. And Mum's giving it a clap. She didn't know it was a 9 at the time, but when I got my test sheet back, oh my goodness, I think the whole of the club knew that I had a 9. I was very, very excited. It's the first time I've ever got a 9 in a dressage test, and my little bugger lugs knocked it out of the park on his first attempt. So when I was at home, practicing, he kept stepping to the right. So I made sure I remembered what Lucy tells me, and I put all my weight into my right stirrup, and I just sat off to the right. So I blocked him on that side and kept him straight. So that was the key. Anyway, collective marks. Paces, we got a 7. Impulsion, we got a 6.5, and she underlined suppleness and engagement of the hindquarters because that was very lacking, because we're still working on all of that. Submission, he got a 6.5, and my rider, I got a 7. And the comment was, well done, horse shows capability and has managed with some tension today, kindly ridden and a nice experience for him, well done. So that was a lovely comment. And we got a really, really good score. So you heard Mum and I doing our score predictions. We were going to be happy with 60%. We got 69.3. So like I said, for his very first test, little Colm smashed it out of the park. I was so proud. And I just spent the whole time in that test absolutely beaming. I was just so filled with gratitude to even be back out there again, because I have had my wobble, I have had my real spiralling, my downtime, having to retire Bella, and all my dreams that I had with her were all gone, and I was really almost ready to pack it all in, to be honest. But I thought, well, we've got Colm, let's see what he's got to show us. And wow, I might have had a little dressage superstar in my paddock all along and just never knew it. So very pleased with him. He was such a good boy.
He was so good. Yeah.
And you had to leave your mate.
Yeah.
He was a bit noisy. I've never ridden one that shouts like that when they're going around.
Oh.
Well, not shouts, but he was like whinnying. And
Oh, was he?
yeah, while we were in the test.
Hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because one arrived
Yeah.
as I was warming up, and he was talking. He would quite like that one. He had his eye on that one.
Yeah.
And then she was quiet, so I was happy about that, because that was
Yeah.
my concern, that she'd kick off in the stable.
Yeah.
She didn't care because she's got Lucen. And then while we were in the test, we just picked up the trot, and I heard her call, and he called he called back. But he was very brave.
You were a brave boy.
But the further away we got, the more he was getting a bit anxious.
Yeah.
But he was good.
You were very
So I wouldn't say he was attentive and with me, but that will come.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But we managed to stay in the ring.
Well, you did, and that was better than you, Bella.
Yeah.
Your first attempt.
Bella exited at A the first time. Oh, I'm very proud.
Yeah, so
Very
that
proud.
was good. It's a good start to your career.
Yeah. It's a good beginning.
Well, he's never seen an arena. He's never been in a competition.
No.
He's hardly even been off the property.
And even when we picked up Trotter M, he did a lovely downward transition into the walk, I thought, and his walk was quite active. Then he lost a little bit of rhythm around the turn. Then I had to pick up Trotter M. And when I was warming up out here, because he was preoccupied with the horses on this side, every time I picked up Trot, he was bananaing, flexing the wrong way because he wanted to look that way. So that line was wobbly, but he held it together.
Yeah. You did what you
And he
asked.
probably lacked of course he lacked impulsion, because that's further up the training scale and we're not there yet.
No.
But he kept a fairly consistent rhythm.
He did. Yeah.
I mean, it will say needs more forward.
Oh, yeah. It went
And he
back.
stretched nicely in the
Yeah,
walk,
I saw that.
but he lacked a bit of purpose.
Yeah.
And that's what it will say, lacked purpose. Because I was pushing, you probably see me going, come on. And then I thought, if I give him a little nudge, he might trot. And he, unfortunately,
He did coming.
up the centre
Up the
line,
centre
the
line,
last centre
yeah.
line.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because
He
I was
did
trying
that.
to get him walking with some purpose. And then as we turned the corner,
started
he went
to
to
just
trot. I was
do
like,
one.
no. And probably his trot from M down that long side, because he was all wobbly, it felt, I thought they're probably going to say, it felt almost like he was lame.
Yeah.
But I think it was more he was just not connected properly. And yeah, once he gets going, he's all right.
Yeah.
But he sort of was half between Colm shuffle and trot.
Colm shuffle.
So, what's the prediction? Ooh.
I don't know.
Belly was in the high 50s at the beginning. Don't know. I don't know. Carly's fairly lenient, I think. I was fairly accurate.
Between 55 and 60.
That's a big margin, Mum.
It is. I know. Well,
I'd like to say 60. I'd be over the moon with 60. But we might be around the 59, 58, I reckon.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in prep, so they can't expect really
too much.
like
You're in the baby class.
full contact and roundness.
Right, better get to my job. It's a reasonable trot. It's got a swing there. I think this is prep 2.
Here we go for the prep 2, and he did a bit of a motorbike around that corner, which was a shame, and then he decided that we might canter down the centre line. And I was like, no, buddy, we're not up to that level just yet. We just need to trot. Let's just chill. And so in this test, you have to halt at X. And the halt wasn't quite so good in this one. I had actually practiced a little bit there. I made him do it properly because I thought, well, today's all about training. So I'm just going to make him pause there and do a proper halt. So I had done a bit more of a warm-up on him before this test, and I did a bit of canter practice as well. And again, it's a training day, so I was making use of the bigger space that we had, and maybe that got him a bit more on his toes, but oh well, it didn't matter. So centre line, we got a 6, could be more straight and active, although I thought he was very active. Then for the track left and the working trot rising, we got a 7 with no comment. Then for the circle here at E, we got a 6.5, slight loss of tempo. So that's something that I have to really work on with him. But the one thing that I really like is, look at that, nice and straight. Could have been a little bit more shoulder 4 maybe to get the suppleness, but he's much, much straighter than Bella ever was. So then we dropped down into a medium walk and we got a 7.5, which is a really good score. And we got active steps, so she was happy with the walk. And then free walk on a long rein from F to E, another 7.5. Good steps, could stretch more consistently. So he does do a nice stretch down, but he sometimes kind of tucks his head in a little bit. And that's also, I think, due to his one, lack of fitness, which we are building up, but also because he's got his equine asthma, and he's had that for a little while, and it's getting much better. He's on a steroid puffer at the moment, which we're weaning him off of. It's really helping, but I'm not only getting him fit, I'm actually having to rehab his lungs. So he's probably, there he is calling out, he's probably not been breathing properly into his lungs for a long time. So we're still working on that. So that little bit of medium walk there, we got a 7.5 with no comment. And then he does a little hoppity hop there. Someone's ramp came crashing down, which I'll talk about a bit later, I think. So we only got a 5 for that movement. So that dropped us down, and some tension at C, the judge wrote. So then we go on to circle at B, the 20-metre circle, and we back to getting a 7. And she wrote accurate, which was lovely. I got an accurate for my circle. And then, then we come down the centre line. So it's a short, sharp, shiny test, this one. I actually quite like this test. It's nice. Eventually, I will step him up into the prep 3, which we do like a 3/4 circle of canter. But we're not quite ready for that yet. We've just been doing some canter at home across the paddock now, and that's all part of building up this fitness and building up his lungs. Anyway, back to the test. Down the centre line, we got a 6, and this is why. So we did a little leg cross and a little swing the bum out. And she put could be steadier at X. So collective marks on the back, we got a 7 for paces, a 6.5 for impulsion, a 6 for submission, and a 6.5 for my riding. And she put lovely pony with lots of potential today, bad luck with tension, upsetting for higher marks. With more relax, will be improved.
Did well, yeah.
Walk a real highlight. So that was a lovely comment. Sorry, I was trying to read the handwriting there. It was a bit tricky. And this test, we got a 65.6. So we still got a really, really good mark. So very, very proud of our little man. And I think you can see there it was raining as well in this test. Just a nice soft little rain, but that didn't seem to worry him too much. But yeah, he was a little bit more up on his toes, and like I said, I had done a bit of canter work with him, so that might have stirred him up a little bit. But yeah, I was happy. He was lovely and forward, and he gave me a really lovely ride.
Okay, I'm going to try and put his ribbons on. Told you if we didn't get eliminated, we'd get 2 blues because we were the only ones in it. But in saying that, had we been in with the horses and not the ponies, because we were the only, I don't think he's ever had a ribbon on before either, so this is quite exciting. This is Colm's first ever ribbon. What do you think, mate? We all right with this? Lots of firsts today. Good boy. Where'd the other one go? And we'll go number 2. Got to get the photo. Yeah, we've got to get the photo. Oh, look at you, handsome man. And blue suits you, most definitely. Suits me too. So, yeah, you guys would already know, we got 69.3 for the first one and 65.6 for the second test. So I am absolutely over the moon, and the comments are so good. And I would have done the voiceover and already been super excited, but a 9 for our last halt in the first test in the prep one, the halt, square halt, and we got a 9. That is my first ever 9. So definitely a day for firsts. I'm just blown away, and also blown away at how wonderful he's been. He was calling out quite a bit in the tests, and that second test we actually lost marks because we only got a 5 in the corner after C, because you wouldn't have heard it on the video, but someone's ramp came crashing down and it was behind us, and of course he didn't know where it was coming from, and he kind of spooked and jumped, but to his credit, he came back to me straight away. He was such a good boy. And I lost his attention here and there, but that will just get better and better the more he gets used to coming out, and he's less sort of looking around, less calling out, less spooky dook. Yeah, what a gorgeous boy he is. So happy. So we can go, oh, those flies, I should have brought your fly thing. We can actually go home now, pack up and go home. It is only 12 o'clock. So I brought my lunch, but I think I might stay and watch a few and eat my lunch. These guys are quite happy sharing a hay net, although I think Belly's might have gone to sleep now. She's gone over the other side of the stable. So I'll catch you guys up. I might show you a little few clips when I let them back out in the paddock. Do you know what, guys? I just watched back my outro. Didn't have the microphones turned on. And it was awesome. Never mind. Here we are out in the paddock with the ponies. So I will just set you guys up here on a slant. Here he is, the main man. So, my outro, what did it include? It was me raving on about how proud I was of both the ponies, even though you've only got Colmy here. And I was super proud of both of them, but particularly of this little man, because that was, like I said, like the thumbnail says, very first time competition, and we absolutely smashed it. So in the first test that we got 69%, if we were up with the big horses, we were unaffiliated, but we would have actually came third in that section with that score. So, you know, that is just fabulous. So good, so good. You cannot wipe the smile off my face. I think I'm going to be smiling until next month and we go back and do it all again. But and in the second test, we would have been fourth. So we still would have been up there in the placings, even with the bigger horses, but we were in the pony class and we were the only pony, so we were bound to come first in both. So he's got his first 2 blue ribbons. I'm going to start a whole new little section for Colm of our achievements, what we're going to achieve. Here comes Miss Belly. Please don't knock the tripod over. And I'll start him a new folder with all his test sheets as well, so we can look back on them. I really enjoy doing that. That is a good tip for anyone out there who's competing, is keep all your test sheets, look back on them. It's so interesting to see, especially if you ride at a club and you have judges, similar judges, they sort of rotate around. You get to know what they're looking for. They give you comments, obviously, and scores. And I just find it's such a good goal to then try and improve and take away from their comments and try and improve on them. Miss Bella doesn't want to miss out on the action. Whoop. Oh, she's a funny girl. Oh, the flies are terrible at the minute. So, yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on now, and it's probably been a long vlog anyway, because I did get a fair bit of footage, and thank you so much to Mum as usual for videoing for me, and Colm's owner Vicky came along. I was going to introduce her, but I wasn't sure if she wanted to be on the vlog, so I'll ask her before next time, so I don't just spring it on her. But yeah, so his owner, because he's on loan to me, or like loan lease, but it's forever. You know, I've had him for 10 years, we've potted about, we've never really gone out and done too much. He's been fabulous here at home, and yeah, that was a lot for him today. That was a big sensory overload. We even had a train come through, the steam train. So, smiley, smiley. I'm not going to stop smiling. I'm going to leave it there, or I could just ramble on all day. So please, if you don't already, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to grow the people watching, so share us around if you like what you see. Hit the little bell button so that you know when I've got new videos dropping. I'm going to try, big statement, I'm going to try and get them out maybe 2 a week. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you're looking for. And I am really working hard, so I've got a lesson booked for tomorrow. It's a remote lesson because Lucy, my instructor, lives in England, or she's English and she's moved back to England, and we're in Australia. So we do it by remote, and I'm thinking I can screen record with my phone, but I need to get a battery pack, like a battery, whatever it's called, thing, because it'll suck the life out of my phone battery. And the Pivo also takes a lot of the phone battery. So I don't want to get halfway through my lesson and my phone runs out of battery. So that's my mission for tomorrow. I have, or you would have already seen a lesson video that I'm actually about to go and edit this afternoon. It's a bit confusing, but I've had to do a voiceover because I didn't have any audio, but Andrew did come along and film for me. So anyway, it's a work in progress. I'm trying to bring you back some more Lucy videos because I know that a lot of people enjoy them, and I learn a lot from watching other people's lessons. So hopefully there's something in there for you as well, watching my lessons. And it's also good for me to look back on it. So I've already had one, and then the one that I would have uploaded was my second lesson. Tomorrow's lesson I'm actually having here at home and not at the indoor arena, so that'll be different as well. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you don't already, and hit the little bell button so that you know when I've got an episode or a vlog dropping. Bye for now.